Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. We're going to take a look at what general messages your spirit team wants to relay to you for this month of September and going forward. Now, please keep in mind that these are just general messages, meaning that they may or may not resonate with you. However, do take what does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out my other videos for your other sign placements if you find that there are no messages in this particular video. Okay, so with that being said, first of all, happy birthday to all of the Virgos out there. And secondly, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Virgo for being present. We're going to go ahead and start with the oracle messages that I pulled for you, starting with your angel number message, which you guys have number 12. I am a visionary. Okay, and it says creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. All right, so number 12, I am a visionary. All right, and then we're also going to take a look at your spirit guides message. And it says, yes, you should be spending more time with that particular person. They need your care and listening ear. All right. And then lastly, we have a charm card for you, which is you guys have the black cat. All right, and it says take more time for meditation, deep breaths, or yoga. Slow down your thoughts and focus on the present moment. Your life needs more balance and organization. Prioritize more of what is important for you. Okay, and lastly, it says see the good traits within yourself and others. Focus less on judgment and negativity. All right, so you guys have that as your charm card, the black cat. All right, so now let's jump into the tarot and see what it is that your spirit team would like you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Can you please guide this reading and show me what is Virgo's current situation? What is the current situation for Taurus? What is the current situation for Virgos? I just did Taurus's reading before yours. Current situation for Virgo. All right, and you guys have the Six of Cups as your current situation. All right, and then what is the current challenge for Virgo? What is the current challenge? All right, and you guys have the King of Cups. And what advice do you have for them, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for them? All right, and you guys have the Lovers. And lastly, what is the expected outcome? And you guys have the Hermit, all right, which is your card. The Hermit is the Virgo's major arcana card. All right, so card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is Justice. Okay, this could be things balancing out eventually in your favor, but let's take a look and see. All right, Virgos, so what I was getting as I was laying the cards on the table, is some of you guys may not be making yourself emotionally available. All right. Maybe not making yourself emotionally available to self, or making yourself emotionally available to others. All right. Still trying to find the light within is what I'm getting. All right. There's a light within that needs to be released, Virgo. But there may be some blockages, right? And this just brings me back to the Black Cat card when I said the light within, because this card here even says, see the good traits within yourself and others. All right. So there's a light that's possibly dimmed within you guys that's not allowing you to be emotionally available. All right. Maybe stuck in the past. Okay. With the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the card of the past. All right. But it also can be a card of the past that has to do with nostalgia. All right. Happy moments. So some of you guys may be missing out on that, wanting things to go back to that. All right. Either way, as you can see here in this card, how she's like almost like admiring the innocence of the youth, right? Because us as adults, we know how innocent children are, right? They're not fully exposed to what it is that the world fully offers quite just yet, right? And she's kind of just, I feel like she's sitting back and she's just enjoying the innocence that lies within them, right? So maybe this could be you guys reflecting on, back when you were a child, or this could be you guys, wanting that innocence for yourself, that feeling of innocence for yourself. Maybe you didn't receive it as a child. But either way, it's almost like a sense of reflection, right? So some of you could be wanting to go back to happier times in the past. Some of you guys could want to be grasping on to the innocence that lies within self. All right, that light that's shining within, that's maybe dimmed at the moment and not fully exposed. Okay, because you have the King of Cups in the position of your challenge. All right, and King of Cups normally is emotionally available, right? His feelings are intact, his emotions are intact. He's cool, calm, collective, right? But with it being in a challenging position, this points out to me more in this card, the rockiness of your emotions. As you can see, like the rockiness of the waves here. So it may not be a time of emotional peace for you guys. All right. And I say emotional peace, meaning that on the outside, it's easy to portray one thing, outwardly, but internally, looking at this Hermit card too, the Hermit is about, inner peace. So this makes me feel like, there may be some type of emotional turmoil going on, and it could stem back from childhood, with the Six of Cups going here, being here in the current situation, so it could be some type of emotional turmoil that needs to be released, right? That needs to be passed or let go of. That way you can move into making the choice of following your heart. All right, the Lover's card is all about opening up to follow your heart, right? Being emotionally available, whereas you have this King of Cups right now in a challenged position, meaning that you could not be emotionally available right now. And like I said earlier, that could be for yourself or for others. All right, because you do have this card here which is saying yes. So yes, you should be spending more time with that particular person. So some of you guys may be neglecting someone at this time because of not being emotionally available. All right, and you also have in the Black Cat, your life needs more balance and organization. All right, so you need to prioritize more of what is important for you. All right, so I feel like this is calling for you to bring in emotional stability so that you can make the choice to move forward in union. Okay, and with the Hermit card being in the position of the expected outcome, this I feel like is you finding your light. All right, finding that inner peace, because the Hermit is all about going within. He first takes that moment of solitude, right, to kind of to experience or to seek out what it is that he's missing from his life, or what needs to be changed in his life. So the hermit goes within, right? And so with it being in your expected outcome position, and the light in this card is really standing out to me, right? Because I feel like this is just saying that you will find the light. You will find your light. All right. So whatever it is that you may have been missing out on in your life, or whatever things you may not have fully expressed in your life, I do feel like they will come to the surface, and you'll be able to heal, right? I feel like it's saying heal emotionally, right? But let's go ahead and take a look at the clarifiers to see what else your spirit team wants you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Why is the Six of Cups here in a position of current situation for Virgo? Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay, and I'm also looking at this I am a visionary card. And in this card, it states that you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. So this is just to say, you know, you don't have to feel like expressing yourself has to be done in a traditional manner. All right, almost like in a sense asking you to think outside the box and express your feelings in a way that's more comfortable for you. All right, it doesn't mean that they don't have to be expressed at all. It's just that if you don't feel comfortable in doing them in a traditional manner, think outside the box for ways that will help you to open up more emotionally, okay? Doing something different that you may not have considered doing before, all right? That's gonna help you to find that light within. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can we please clarify why is the Six of Cups here in the position of the current situation for Virgo? Why is the Six of Cups here? All right, so we have the Hierophant. Okay, to clarify the Six of Cups. All right, so this just brings me back to what I just said about not doing things traditionally, right? Thinking outside the box in terms when it comes to expressing your emotions. And with this Hierophant showing up, that just kind of confirms that for me, because the Hierophant is a card of traditional values, traditional morals and beliefs. So maybe you're having a hard time expressing yourself emotionally because this was not something that was traditionally done in your childhood, in the past, in your household. All right. So this is maybe a little bit hard for you to do that just because it wasn't something that came naturally or something that you were fully exposed to at any given point in your past, right? So yeah, that's definitely confirmation based on what I said. So for those of you who that applies to, this is just to say that what you experienced growing up, or what was ideal to you growing up of what emotions should look like, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. So this is just, I feel like Spirit asking you to think of a way that works for you to allow yourself to be emotionally expressive, right? Not necessarily having to follow the norms or what you thought were considered norms, and maybe just, thinking outside the box. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why it's the King of Cups here in the position of the challenge. Why is the King of Cups here? Okay, yeah, so some of you are definitely, I feel like, emotionally closed off, because I'm going back to this spirit guide message card where it said, yes, you should be spending more time with that particular person. But some of you guys are emotionally closed off or not emotionally available at this time, right? So this is the time to kind of go within with that Hermit energy, so that you can shed light, shed light to the situation, shed light for yourself, get a better understanding on what's going on internally. Why is the King of Cups here in the position of the current challenge for Virgo. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, to clarify, Five of Pentacles is a card of sorrow, a card of, you know, feeling without. So maybe some of you guys were without emotional support in the past, right? It wasn't something that was normal for you guys growing up, which is what has caused you to grow into this person who's emotionally unavailable, right? Five of Pentacles, you know, as you can see how she has her head buried down towards her lap, like this feeling of, you know, being without something, right? But I always like to point out to this in this card is the key in the door here, meaning that the answers are there. And in this case, I like to point out the answers are within, because it's going to take for her to get this key and go in to seek whatever it is she's looking for. So this clearly for me is stating that the answers are within. Same way with the Hermit card, the light, the answers are within, Virgo. So this is what it's going to take for you to be more of a visionary, right? To really allow yourself to flow creatively, and allow for your ideas to soar. It's going to be for you to kind of come to some conclusion with whatever it is that's internal. All right. I also like to point out, you know, in this Black Cat card, it even tells you here, some of the things you can do is, you know, take more time for meditation, deep breaths, or yoga. Okay, slow down your thoughts. Okay, focus more on present moment. So for some of you who likes to live beyond now, okay, always thinking about the future, now is the time to kind of just slow down and slow your mind down from racing and overthinking. Right? This is a time for you to focus on the present moment. That way you can tackle, or not just tackle, but be conscious, you know, conscious of what it is that is holding you back from being available emotionally. Okay. Please clarify why is the Lovers here in the advice from your spirit team. Why is the Lovers here in the advice position? Okay, and the Lovers card too is all about union. All right, a duality between two, usually I would like to say opposing or opposite forces, but them coming together for the greater good. All right, allowing the support on either end. Okay, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, which is my slow and steady wins the race knight. So he's going to put in, the Knight of Pentacles is a hard-working knight, right? He's definitely going to put in the work. He's not going to feel rushed. He's not going to feel like he has to be, you know, he's not going to feel like he has to be, you know, at any given place at any given moment. He's going to really take his time doing what he needs to do. So I feel like this is too saying taking your time to work with them. All right, taking your time with this union. Okay, and not only taking your time, because it's beyond the point of just movement with the Knight of Pentacles. It's the key thing with him is that he puts in the work, because he's one of the hardest working knights, if not the hardest. So putting in the work, okay? I feel like it's what that one is saying for you guys. All right, can we please clarify why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here in the position of the expected outcome? I like that Hermit card being there in the expected outcome, just because number one, that is your major arcana card. And number two, it's just, you know, showing that you guys, I feel like it's showing that you guys will be illuminated, right? You're going to go within. All right, you're going to go within and kind of see what it is that needs to be done to where you're not emotionally blocked off from yourself. I don't feel like just being emotionally blocked off from others, but just being emotionally blocked off from yourself also. Okay. All right. So we have the moon to clarify the hermit. All right. Yeah. Letting those things come to the surface, guys. Okay. Letting those things, the moon is normally about things not, being revealed. Okay. Not really being able to see things, not being illuminated for you, right? As you can see, she's like underneath water, so you would imagine that her vision looking atop would be blurry, right? But it's going to take for her to come to the surface to really see that full illumination of the moon, right? So this is what it's going to do. It's going to take for you guys to allow your feelings to the surface, for you to really dig deep. And in another, like with the water, she's deep under, so that was why that came to me too. Really dig deep, guys, and acknowledge and tackle on those things that need to be brought to the surface. All right, because it is for your own personal growth, Virgos. All right, so now let's get some oracle messages. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 3 oracle messages, please, for my lovely Virgos. 3 oracle messages, please, for my lovely Virgos. All right, and you guys have home, and it says your home tells your story. It's the foundation of your life. Bless your home to bring more peace, love, and light. Yes, and I feel like this home is very, very, very significant, almost in a sense of in your past home life and moving into your present home life, right? Because we have it paired with this 6 of Cups here, which, like I said, could be, you going back to the past, right? And the Hierophant, things normally being traditional. So in your case, maybe things weren't traditional in your household growing up, right? Which causes emotional barriers. All right. And like it says, your home tells your story. It's the foundation. So this is just to say that your emotions are built off of things that maybe went on in your past home life, right? So you have to allow, I feel like, for that to come to the surface so that it can be acknowledged. And so that you can move past that, go within, okay? It's in the 5 of Pentacles. She has the key to go within. The Hermit goes within. Go within to bring things to the surface. All right. That's what I feel like needs to be done. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 2 more messages, please. Oh, all right. I feel like that one wanted to come out. All right. And it says soulmate. True love is finding its way to you. A new spiritual romance. All right. And I feel like too with this Lovers card, it's about, like I was saying, it's about making that choice to follow your heart. All right. So we have 2 images of 2 couples here. Put it with the Knight of Pentacles, put it in the work, I feel like, in order for this to fully blossom, but mainly blossom spiritually. As you can see, it says a new spiritual romance. So this is you guys finding each other or uniting with each other on a different level, right? So beyond the physical level, beyond the emotional level, this is the point for you guys to unite and bond on a spiritual level, okay? But I think it has something to do with you guys acknowledging the foundation that your emotions were built up on. That way you can go ahead and adjust what needs to be adjusted. Okay, one more message, please, for my lovely Virgos. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One more message for Virgos, please. One more message for Virgos, please. Okay, and you have passion, which says there's untapped potential. It's time to take action on your passion and make magic happen. All right, so you guys aren't living up to your fullest potential. I get with that card because of emotional blockages, right? So this romance here, the soulmate, the lovers, this too could be not living up to its potential. All right, but I do feel like it's because of blockages. All right, it's saying yes, you need to spend more time with this person. All right, and you have two couples show up. So for a lot of you, this has to do with you guys making yourself emotionally available to a significant other in your life. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull two aspects of your shadow self that you can work on during this time, Virgo, as it relates to this situation or just moving forward in general. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can you please provide two aspects of Virgo's shadow self that can be worked on during this time? Okay, two aspects of Virgo's shadow self that can be worked on at this time. Yeah, there's definitely potential in a romance situation for you guys. You have home, soulmate, passion. There's something I feel like burning within, but it's not being fully exposed. All right, it's not being fully exposed. Two aspects of the shadow self that Virgo can work on. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Two aspects of the shadow self for Virgo that can be worked on at this time. Oh, look at that. We have two that directly came out. So let's see what these are. Okay, so you guys have combative shadow, and it says lights to fight or argue, argumentative, aggressive, antagonistic. Okay, and it says anger and aggressive behavior, create a combative environment, don't add fuel to the fire. All right, so this is an aspect of your shadow self, guys, that you can work on. It's not being so combative. All right, not feeling that urge to add fuel to the fire. Okay, and this could be because of pent up emotions. All right, pent up emotions may cause you to be combative, right? And then you guys also have childish. Okay, and childish shadow says immature or a lack of experience, sheltered adult temper tantrums, prowl. Okay, and it says give yourself time to grow into yourself and put your childlike behavior to use by going out and explore new things. So for those of you who this relates to, where you could have been missing out on something in your childhood that it causes you to kind of have this emotional blockage as well as this combative and childish behavior, this is the time to use that energy somewhere else. Okay, not to fuel the fire or not to add to any pessimistic behaviors. All right, and this could be like it said, adult temper tantrums, you acting out on behalf of maybe not feeling emotionally fulfilled, right? So this causes you to kind of be on edge, kind of, causes you to have your feelings, be blocked and not open and receptive to receiving. Okay, so that is definitely something to keep in mind. But now let's take a look at what archetype you should be embodying as we let go of these shadow aspects of yourself. What archetype should Virgo be embodying at this time? Yeah, definitely home foundational issues, guys, for I feel like most of you. Okay, that cause you to put up like this emotional wall, or I should say emotional barrier, right? So that's not allowing you to connect. It's not allowing the right connection. Okay. So one of the things you want to consider is your, like I said, this combative shadow and this shadow. You want to consider these two when you're thinking about what aspects of your shadow self you can tackle that's going to help grow with your or help you evolve, okay, as you grow. All right, and one archetype message, please, for Virgo. Okay, and we have the Rebel. Okay, and it says break the rules and break tradition. Go beyond the norms and social convention. Don't get stuck in a societal rut. Yes, and this goes back to this Hierophant card here. Not feeling like you have to, you know, go play it by society's playbook. Okay, play by their rules. Okay, think outside the box. All right. Think outside the box. Allow yourself to be creative in different ways. That's going to allow for you to express your emotions in different ways. Okay. Being emotionally expressive doesn't have to look like what you see on TV or what society tells you to do. Do what works best for you. Whatever's going to help you to release the pent up emotional frustration within you. Do whatever's going to help you to release that. To help you tackle those things from the past that still lingers. All right. Not feeling like you have to follow what society would deem the right way to deal with emotional issues or traumas. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take a look at some fortune messages for you guys. And I already pre-pulled these earlier. So let's see what we have. So you guys have mice. And it says discord among friends or family. Okay, which is definitely the case because this is what we have been seeing throughout the reading. And we have whale. And it says family wishes come true. Okay, which is a good sign that if you know this is what you seek is for things to get better, then that is likely to happen as long as you're doing your part. And then you guys have a ring, and it says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. All right, and we have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. All right, so this is a spiritual curve for you guys. Okay, spirit wanting you to awaken yourself to your potential. All right, what lessons are you meant to be learned is based on, you know, what you feel, what feels right for you. Do you guys need to address the discord among friends and family, whether past or present? All right. Family wishes coming true is stating that, you know, change is possible. So these are just maybe issues that needs to be addressed and not ignored any longer, Virgo. All right. Okay, my lovelies, that has been your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.